Uh, sometimes there are things that don't need to be vocalized or verbalized in order to make a translation. It's self-evident because the level of awareness that you're operating at, or we are operating at, experiencing the unicycle, the cycle of an atom, first atmosphere, the first spin. So it has everything to do with spin flow, the form of the spiral, and the spin flow of that spiral. And how that relates to circulation speed, how that relates to a shield, how that relates to the metabolic rate of speed and the metabolic rate at which cells are aging. Yeah. And so I have to put up with this all the time, but here's an example. I'm listening to a lady that plays very beautiful parasympathetic healing the central nervous system of the cosmos, right? The first nerve, the first neuron, right? The first state of awareness, the still point. Silent running. I don't have to say a word or pronounce a sound in order to experience an eternal state of peace, which is totally calm. So if the nerves are totally relaxed, breathing, being relaxed, totally relaxed to the entire central nervous system. So it targets the glands, the hormones, the spin flow, the signals intelligence, the signal. We got the signal. We experience the signals through the circuits. The spin flow of circuits, of fire and ice, fire and water. So what happened just a few minutes ago was when I go listen, because I love chimes, with the spirit of the wind, the spirit in the wind, playing musical chimes to relax the nerves. And so when I'm listening to that, their beast system, the black mirror, says, no, before you listen to that to relax your nerves, you're going to experience what I am, which is an endocrine disruptor, which is to disrupt your flow and your spin rate. Because now you're going to experience what I am as an AI sales force. And you're going to have to put up with me for 5 seconds. Oh, the 55 harmonic. Before you get to experience those healing parasympathetic nervous system flow of hearing those chimes. I'm not going to let you hear those chimes until you hear me first. Experience what I am first before you experience what that is. And so I had to wait. Get out of here. Get out of here. See? So when you're operating through their black mirror system, you got to wait. You got to wait. And what does that do? Affects the spin rate of flow, which is the visual mathematical flow of elemental circuitry. The spirit in the cell, the spirit in the molecule. The molecular covalent bonding relationship that spirits have spinning molecules. The form and the flow. The first flow. The first spin. The first spiral. The crystal river. The 4 square crystal cathedral network of Sophia. Now, one of the reasons I don't normally use the word God has to do with programming, because I was introduced to the Bible when I was a little boy, and how that relates to the penis dragon, right? Because what I experienced is what's called a mother god, because life comes out of a MotherArk, the 13th MotherArk. So that's why I hear different names that are given to the same thing that I experienced when I was a little boy. I experience pure, eternal, absolute love in my heart and my oversoul. So I know the Creator, the grand spirit creator, is a true vacuum, which is a still point. That's why this is a one, the unici, which means I don't have to say a word. I don't have to make a sound and experience a silver and gold mated one, because I'm experiencing being loved. So I'm experiencing what love is that we share with all life, which is the first sun temple. So we can assign different names that's related to what? Letters and character maps, the symbols, the signs, the signal. Experiencing the first signal, experiencing the first spiral. I'm experiencing the still point. I'm experiencing pure, eternal, absolute love. So I know my Creator because I'm in love with my Creator, because I'm experiencing pure, eternal, absolute love. So when I was a child, I keep it simple. I am what love is. That's what I am. I am what love is. So I do everything I can to maintain my purity, which is my spin rate, so that I'm not experiencing anything less of what I am, which is what love is, which is divine, which is divine right mathematical firing order, which is divine right timing to always experience zero separation. The 0 point feeling, the prime creator, the eternal creator, the grand creator spirit. So I prefer to use grand creator spirit. It is eternal, absolute, pure love that's on fire to create, which is on fire to learn more about what love creates at the speed at which we are building circuits, building capacitors on planetary motherboards, the bioneural networks. We're on fire to clear the circuits, heal the inner child, heal the inner breath, heal the inner you, the unici, unicycling, cycling as one to experience being one with all creation. Experiencing what love is that is flowing through all the circuits. So that the circuits, when they open and close, when we're inhaling, absorption, transcription, and then we exhale, we're experiencing the tempo. So the tempo, our breathing tempo, is right on time to experience no time, no mass. So we're gifting electrons at the highest rate of speed to burn off anything that is less than what we are. So we know our true solar rishi, our solar code, the Nomi Noble Planet Code. What it's like to experience being noble, a noble savage. So when you use the word salve or savage, savage might mean to another person, oh, so what are you talking about? If you're savage, see what happens? Definitions, terms, the context, filtering fire letters, filtering frequency bands, the bandwidth, the height and width of the wave to experience perfect balance. So the spin rate, which is the flow rate, is in perfect harmony. Divine right mathematical order, which is divine right timing. So there are no error codes, no errors. We're not generating any errors in the system, which is called perfect, which is perfect firing order, as it was intended to fire. The fire and ice joined as one, experiencing being one. Muave, ya.